Not even gonna play around when saying all this though, but yeah, definitely. YouTube and Twitter is literally screwing me over in every possible way that's imaginable. I'm being completely honest when I say this. I have never seen a system so dedicated and designed to screw you over as an influencer than I've seen YouTube has done to me, especially. Because this ain't the first time this has happened, but this is the most recent and obvious one that shows that YouTube does not like my ass, especially. So, obviously, I know I don't make the greatest, wholesome, nicest, sweet, cleanest content of all time. I understand that. There's plenty of things I have done that does not guarantee me to have a nice, clean homestay when it comes to YouTube. But at the same time, you gotta realize there's even worse people than me, yet you feel like some anime ass is gonna be the thing that kills your entire company, and this account is gonna be the most toxic thing of all time. Like, you feel like that's gonna be the thing that takes out the entirety of YouTube, when it's really not. Granted, you have actual heads that runs around in YouTube all the time and they get away scot-free with stuff. You also have massive racists and massive evil ass people on YouTube just doing whatever they want, and then they're absolutely fine. Hell, one time, I don't remember when, I think it was a few months ago, there was like an account that was talking mad crap about Jacksepticeye's dad dying, and you know, they were saying they enjoyed that, and that's literally the title of what their channel was, yet that channel roamed around free for no reason, and still, out of all the things on this platform, somehow I am the threat. I don't understand that. If you didn't want, you know, if you didn't want to, I don't know if this is the whole thing being slapped down with Kappa or something like that, which I always mark my videos always not for kids, which anyway, which by all means, if you are a kid that's watching my content or watching this channel, you don't belong here. This is 18 plus. Get the hell out, please, because this is for adults. You are not an adult yet. Come back in about 10 years time, or whenever the hell you hit 18, and then you can come back and freely enjoy some good anime content. But then, until then, leave. Don't need ya. So definitely, I don't understand what, and I don't know if it's because of, you know, that, or if YouTube is trying to protect the kids or some nonsense, but they are literally trying to murder the hell out of my channel. For example, one video on Saturday was up for 8 minutes, did not get any views. You mean to tell me out of the 800 people that exist within the subscriptions of this channel, you mean out of the 800 people, not one of them tuned in quickly? When I know that's a fact that people do now, which is actually great, which is really damn cool that you guys actually want to tune in very quickly when it comes to content that I make. That's absolutely great. 100% I applaud it. But YouTube don't want to let that happen though, because one video on Saturday, 8 minutes passed, no one viewed it until later, like 10 minutes later. Then that's when, you know, people actually started to come in and watch the video. And it's so weird. I don't understand why this is the case, and I don't understand why it's a system like this just practically screw over people, much less the sub count is a whole story in itself. Now I thought I was being paranoid for a hot minute. I really thought I was, but the sub count is absolutely out of control because the numbers that fluctuate between it is ridiculous. Sometimes my YouTube sub count hits 879. That's the current timeline of where we at right now. But then yesterday it was at 883, but then all of a sudden it went back to 879. You mean to tell me in this short amount of time, those very people that subscribe to the channel ended up just dipping out of nowhere, even though I have literally done nothing to, you know, deem them to leave? I don't think that's their fault. I don't think that's the case of them. I think this is YouTube literally screwing me over 100%. Me thinks that's the case. Because, again, why would you leave only 10 seconds of you subscribing? That doesn't make any sense. Especially if that was the case. Your hands would be anywhere near the subscribe button if you didn't think any of this content was good, honestly, or you didn't agree with anything that I've done, if that was the case. But no, YouTube keep fluctuating between 879 and 883, and then that's it, and that's really weird. We could realistically be at 900 right now for all we know if it wasn't for YouTube games. Hell, we could be at close to 1000 for all I know, but YouTube still keep playing these games. It's always like anytime I try to get to a high number on any type of social media platform, I end up getting screwed over for whatever reason, mainly because the system doesn't like me or some IRL nonsense want to keep happening. And just like and I got screwed over again today because notifications didn't go out to the video with Tamaki that we were talking about today. And you're probably wondering, damn, how do you know that? Because I'm subscribed to my own channel. I have another account that I use to make sure things are flowing nicely and to make sure things are going well. So anytime I see something might be wrong, I end up immediately trying to fix it just in case something isn't right with the video. And when I was looking for my video to be put on the recommendation list when you normally scroll under YouTube on PS4, I didn't see my video anywhere. And I checked the subscription box. It was not there. And so by the time I checked it at the channel, oh, it was there. It was viewable, ready to watch. But in the subscription box, no, that didn't happen until 5 minutes later, until I got the subscription notification that it was up. It should have been #1 on the thing for me to watch, but for some reason it didn't do that. Again, all goes to show YouTube does not care, and it does not want my ass here especially. So when I be telling y'all to go ahead and try to subscribe to the channel, I don't want y'all just to subscribe to the channel just so we can hit 1K at this point. I want you to subscribe to the channel and stay there and try to stay there and keep an eye on that subscription, because I want you to see if this YouTube channel count keep going down or keep going up in weird ways and stuff, because I feel like YouTube is using the subscription numbers or taking off people's subscriptions just to screw me over and keep me at this literal same freaking place over and over again. I don't understand how a system can just keep kicking people down and keep kicking people down and keep going and keep doing it over and over again, and yet still want people to, you know, be free and creative creators. I don't understand that. Again, realistically, we should be at 900 right now. We should have been at 900 right now, but for whatever reason, we're just not there yet. And it's no fault. And while yes, again, the content I make may not be the cleanest thing, but again, you have even worse people out here, yet they don't lose a single thing. But for me, everything I do ends up becoming some type of mistake or something like that, which is by far the most discouraging thing to me as a creator and as a person that uses this platform to make the content that I do. And honestly, I just want to enjoy my time, hopefully make it and do well for myself. That's all, really, when it comes to, at least for the situation I'm in now. Y'all know the situation, but it's just so bad. It's just so annoying. So that being said, I need you guys to tell people that you know, subscribe to this channel, do everything in your power just to stay subscribed to this channel, and just get a ridiculous amount of people. Even if you don't know who I am, or even if you don't want to subscribe, just subscribe for a short while. Just subscribe for a full day. That's all I ask for you to do, just to see, for me to see if this channel is actually being screwed over by YouTube. I want to see and understand if this is really just YouTube's doing, which I really feel like it is, or just me being paranoid and being an idiot. But I really feel like YouTube is screwing me over here. So definitely, this ain't right and it ain't fair. No matter what content I've been trying to make this entire time, it ain't right. So when it comes down to it, I just need y'all help and support. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes down to it. Hopefully you guys are doing fine. And until then, this is your boy Jay. Sign off. Have a blessed day.